Am I streaming? Yes. Okay. And if this is gonna keep it's annoying. I'm gonna keep pressing that and then thinking, oh wait, game. Anyway, I will be up all this notes. Not that anyone's here anyway, but later. I know. Huh? No, I am back. Unfortunately, my phone is dying, so I can't keep checking chat. I called it cat. Keep checking chat over and over again. Hello. Oh, it lasted for like 40 minutes. It's actually not too bad. All things considered. I'm pretty much stressed tonight. So, yeah. I think next time I stream Genshin though, I'll probably set it up so that like you're not just waiting. Peep 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 peep. Yep, now we're gonna be waiting here a while. Oh my god. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Not that anyone's here anyway. I don't know what I need to do to advertise my stream. Maybe I need to like announce them in advance, maybe? Maybe that'll work. I don't know. I'll find out, I guess. I want to stream more in the summer. I don't know. I just think it'd be like fun. While I'm waiting, I'm just playing a quick game of the freaking Malcolm game. I can't see chat. I wonder if it'd be smart idea to invest in another computer screen, but perhaps not. Anyway, when I start doing YouTube streams, I'm probably gonna maybe like twice a week. I don't know. Maybe on the weeks I don't post, I'll do a YouTube stream. It could be fun. And after my bank account is like good, maybe I can like donations.
A blade is like a
Blade is like a tea leaf. It never dies or whatever. I don't know. I forget what she said. I never even got all the teleport things. Maybe one of these days I'll get those little guys. Save something. And then we have to wait 5 more years for this to be over.
Hey, it's them!
Why did you point like that? Why do they look so angry? What happened?
Akaba! Sawada! You're still here?
Indeed we are! If you have a moment...
We have time. What do you want to...
It's the same topic we discussed last time!
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we...
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress. Huh? Oh! I presume you'll want to read mine as well.
The yellow stuff must be new. What is that?
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this?
What did you find out?
It's a long story.
Wow. So many new details. Well, well. So it all comes down to... Ugh. So there's no This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, Yes, okay, point taken.
And they're back at it.
Oh, so sorry. Look,
You're welcome.
keep us in the loop if you find out...
Will do.
Let's go to Nikita again. Well, I think in about an hour, I'll definitely have to stop playing. whether I want to win.
Nahida, we're here! Traveler, Paimon. Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting and chatting until suddenly the sun was up. And then he decided he wanted to go to Inazuma. The balladeer? You look troubled. Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past. But how was he even able to do that? As the traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality. So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember? Yes. Theoretically speaking, the traveler comes from a world beyond to that. That's why there's no So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories... Paimon's having a hard time understanding this Balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it? I can only make inferences based on the information. Something else worrying you? Something that it couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right? Once the Balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after the story makes sense. The Balladeer tried to achieve God. That power then enabled... Yeah, it just feels so hopeless. Please wait a moment. Found it. This should be the one. It turns out that I have a string. What is it? A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look. Is this a fairy tale? I authored this Huh? When combined with the Traveler's narrative... Hold on. So this Yes. Any information about the Balladeer or the Kabuki Mono and other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before That's incredible! And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been... This story is abstract enough that it's still... But if we connect... There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes,
Oh my god,
joined them,
this art is like so
and they became... Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree, who had been a bit... The kitten too wished to become a fox, but it's... Furious at this happy resolution, the monster... A gray fox stood up and addressed the The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire.
That's bad.
The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after.
That looks like Stormish, and that kind of looks like Ether.
Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass. How it wished to swallow the moon, and... I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. We solved it! I remember now. This is not just the balladeer's story. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless. This memory was extracted from him. Creating a deity was just the... I buried it deep inside one of my... It's hard to believe that this person really... Paimon has no memory. The balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the... Before he vanished, he confirmed an important... We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but... It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, so the answer is not everything. When you give someone the truth, to others looking on, this... Never forget, and that is what you have been doing. Yeah, Nihita's right. Good idea. You got it! Come on! Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar! That'll be sure to lift our spirit! It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
Oh no! You're honest.
What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat. What is it? Have you figured it all out? Why'd you jump up?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
His hat got so much smaller.
Hey!
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid! Didn't you... Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out.
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you...
No, please. I mean it. You don't...
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to...
Leave it to me. I'll find some more.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who... You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your...
That's right. We can talk more about that later.
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay up.
Just leave him alone because he has a job.
Yeah.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Oh, all right.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take... Huh? You two over there. Is there something... You've been following me all the way from the city. No, we haven't met. I have no recollection.
You know,
Are you
Sorry,
you were
but
his
I
man
just
too?
can't take...
What?
a puppet?
Huh?
You were right.
I guess you do know me after all. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you... Okay, but please let me...
Are you really working for that guy?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm.
That's...
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with...
Then let's return to the city. Yeah.
Here you go, boss.
Oh, you really went and picked...
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me.
I was just about to pay you anyway.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why's this guy... But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing.
But I don't... No. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Don't mention it, kiddo.
Thank you. All right, done.
I don't want to restart unless it's like really bad where I can barely do anything.
What's wrong? Huh? Are you...
Hello. I do apologize.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't... You say that you're trekking across to Vat to train?
Well, it seems... But these two claim that they know me.
I wouldn't call it... I don't like to rely on using... Oh, like a past... Yes. Something far more distant than the past.
Okay. I have to ask. Oh, okay. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourself. If it's that difficult to talk about, but I'll be able to handle it.
Is truth something...
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous... You nearly died because of what... You drifted from place to place, never able... Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit.
I gave everything I had.
In terms of the outcome alone...
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes...
That is the nature of truth. If one thing...
It seems like my
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but... Yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
If we were enemies...
This is so fun! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember.
Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes, it's a...
Please.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish...
I'm just a puppet. With no heart and no name.
Very well.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good point. Given your,
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Did they change this? Oh my god, look at them. They're so adorable. Oh my god. Look at that. I feel like a weird mother. That's such a... If that's like not... If that's like a thing that's like all across the world when you're like about to like enter the domain or whatever they're called, and I kind of don't remember. It's like, that's like so cute.
this looks like Inazuma.
I love it. I love their little poses.
Right
This-
now,
this
you're
is
in a
so
dream.
well.
These memories will...
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing.
You don't need to do this for me.
We never give up halfway.
All right.
Wanderer,
Is that because...
you could...
I hear foot...
This place is huge. No, there's no way. There's... You're awake. Huh.
Oh.
Not a...
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa.
And the rest is history.
In the original version of
Let me get you out of here.
during the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as as the second in command but Katsuragi...
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Take flight!
Oh, I love when I do that by accident. It's awesome. No. I feel my
Nagamasa,
computer.
I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Where am I supposed to go from here? It's like telling me to go down, but like here. Oh, that's like so funny and awesome and cool. Ow. As you can see, I've not played this game in a very long time.
Huh? What are we doing back here? Whoa.
I was abandoned, like you.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make he kept coughing all the time.
But you can't.
Yup. We're
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, after his mother died, the child stayed after leaving Tatarasuna. The balladeer,
What happened to the child?
he died from his illness while he was still very young.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! The voices have gone.
Let's keep going.
Good thing I was in Ayaka.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I indulge. What you are truly is a weapon, one that could be wielded with an iron will. Or continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
I forgot how fun the gameplay is.
Crumble! Put your back into it! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Sakura swirl!
You can't run!
Higher, hands on fire!
I see through you! This killjoy! We've only just
You know,
begun!
I was
Crumble!
My apologies!
Miscalculated!
That was like 2022? That sounds weird. Sounds so weird. But
This
that's
place is dark.
Wow.
In the original
Delusion
version of
factory.
Such a creepy atmosphere.
Wait, is delusion the name of like the false?
Look over
Like,
there!
Well, well, my
Is it?
fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools
I
all for
forget
me?
her name.
Wow.
La Senora.
You shouldn't have.
What do you have to gain from
I've always
belittling
loved
your
her.
subordinates? You might... Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss...
What a funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your...
Save your breath.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to...
Surely.
I just can't have you getting in my...
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop. By then, see you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? Forget it.
The plot does not end here. There's...
Yes.
Why
Espresso's
are
gonna be
you
a lot
staring at
shorter.
me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Out of my sight.
This is order.
Are you here to play with me?
Quake!
Allow me. Let me amuse myself. My apologies.
I would always see like every I know they're like
No escape!
So rude.
those like somewhere in the Seaway, I think. And like ship them
Blink. Whirling snow. Over here.
around and
Hold the line. Embrace the ice. Now you've got me worked up. Take flight.
I will have order. Crumble!
Covenant of the deep. Allow me. Let me amuse myself.
Rise!
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
so there.
This is order.
Now, I don't know.
Yeah.
Monkey bad. Let me know how it is.
Just once.
Ask the audience, I say. And then the audience is nowhere.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful...
I look forward to this. Okay, honestly, what is the accent?
When do we start?
You seem impatient.
Oh, he has the drip.
You should
I don't
know
know who
that
that is,
become-
but he's
The
got
biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible.
Nothing worse than what I've been...
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to... Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they...
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of...
The doctor again?
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creep.
Let's move on.
No, it's only for eyes because the space bar. And it would just go through the dial. Stop! Oh my god, what is it do that? Oh my god, there it is. Okay, I was about to jump over the edge, but you're not supposed to.
You're a god.
If you accept that he is you,
In your eyes?
do you think there are any differences between whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine, no matter the consequences. I won't run from blame or punishment. Can you return my...
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules. As a puppet living in a human world...
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous... Are you sure you want to...
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self. I've always felt I have so I beg you.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to...
Oh, it was not a bad idea.
You have made your decision. Now, take this.
I'm surprised it was possible. I would think it would. Me when I'm cursed.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned. Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright? No way!
I hate it when that happens, bro. Oh, that's... Oh! Oh.
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why... This won't be the end!
Hello? What the fuck? Oh my god, red versus blue. Scarlet, what? Did he die? What? Oh, my computer's really... Oh, that's probably not good.
Die.
Oh, okay. Thanks, I think. Thank you, I guess.
This is trying my patience.
Have you got all your memories back now?
Insignificant past!
Yeah, I'm like...
Swan Fury, at my command, you shall fall!
It's like... Oh my god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die!
The wind rises.
Insignificant past!
That's far enough.
Yeah, I'm not just beating this game, I don't think. And I keep messing that up too.
My endless cycle begins! Behold! Feeble human! Search for it! Search for it!
Search for it, but I don't know.
The wind rises. Insignificant past! Squall fury! Unsightly insects! Perish! The wind rises. You're dead! Feeble human! Quit following me. Too slow. Behold! Insignificant past! Quit following me. Too slow. The wind rises.
Bro, how am I not dead?
Tis my command. You shall fall. Squall fury. Insignificant past.
Goodbye.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared.
What did you expect?
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was...
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. But don't worry.
The memory recovery.
Come on. Let's continue this.
I think this is almost done. Is food here? I love when I mess up like this. Leave a memory.
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Balladeer. You don't like being addressed?
It's fine. But I was just thinking.
I don't know what to
After
do.
learning, I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Okay, I have a good idea. What if it's like reborn or new person?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but
But that doesn't mean your own past has...
of course,
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, what you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world...
indeed.
Do you regret...
Even if I'm completely worthless, Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make...
Why would you go to such
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about...
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's what...
Utility to others is what gives me work. Oh, right. I am sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fake.
I'm glad you're able to think of... Traveler, in the future, I'll continue, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that, I will try.
Not that anyone is gonna be
Traveler.
here, but I plugged in my phone, so like.
After I dove into the information torrents and so that's how you found out. Well, whatever your reasons, borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops, and some things in this world can never be brought back. Everything that you feel is real and to be human is to live with imperfections.
But humans can't.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing the past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer...
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn...
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Is he talking to us or Nahida?
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal.
Ooh!
Why?
Because...
A name is life's first gift. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on...
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious...
Have you...
Arata means new, so I guess we'll do Arata.
Are you sure? Oh, alright.
There! Now you...
What about a nickname? Take your time. Everyone who manipulated me...
You mean
the doctor.
Now that your stance has changed...
One more. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see, even though the events have been erased from the world...
I see.
Huh? But...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Alright. Goodbye, wise deity. And you...
He's gone!
You too, it is a new...
What he went through today would have been like living in...
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, so we can finally go...
Thank you both. I hope...
I've got it! I can end my novel.
You mean because...
Yeah! I heard that Mikoshi... The dark cloud. Then, one night, all these expressions of joy melt. Life is a story.
Really? I guess that makes sense. Bye, Arata. Oh my god, this is finally done! I should have expected this. Genshin quests always take hours and hours. I didn't press anything that time, right? It's almost 6, so whenever 6 turns up, I'll stop for the day. Maybe I'll play more tomorrow. I'm alone again. A couple more videos I want to record, but we'll see. Something on the day. Oh my god, all these stairs I gotta go down. I gotta go down them all. It's so sad. pressing anything that time. I'm not. Stop. No, because I'm not pressing anything.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and... Wow, great! Huh? Look at the vase.
Yeah,
Did
we broke it.
someone break...
You sound lost and confused. I know why you are troubled.
Another god?
Is there some...
Unfortunately,
For real?
the fate of when a small animal, like a vase that falls,
Who are you?
history does not change.
The voice has disappeared. And who the heck... What? It feels wrong just leaving...
Or maybe Ruka Devata? I think I watched all of the Sumeru. Yeah, Sumeru's stories are all done as far as I can remember. So.
Yeah!
Where do I want me to go? Tell me. Oh, I'm like, haha, okay. Oh my god, my computer's doing that stupid thing again. It's probably like 10 minutes now. That's not enough time to do all that much. Yeah. Damn, I guess I didn't pick the greatest day to play, huh? Oh well, I mean, I'll get maintenance rewards after this, so that's... Okay, let me get to that thing. I'm gonna get my food really quick. Okay.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
I got Chipotle.
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our...
Well, we aren't always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on... So,
he just wrote...
What? So the address...
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to come... Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here. Of course.
Come on! Paimon wants that...
Kaya! I love you, Kaya.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Craft, from what he wrote... Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to... Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out...
I feel like for a time in Genshin, I thought when you had to wait for something, like, you couldn't use the clock. I think for some time I didn't even realize the clock exists.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right...
Oh, I'm so. Oh. Playing it is kind of hard.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. It's just as well.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half died.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing, spending every afternoon drinking and...
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do any? The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how Sumeru's spices are famous, that's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did...
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about...
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Dawn Winery and that...
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this loop...
Hey! Using your job to settle personal...
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though.
And?
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Well, all right, since you're so interested. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? And so I stowed myself, but it wasn't long before the merchant delegation It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you. Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring. I used to believe that I had inherited, but then I began to wonder. as well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must... This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, these days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the...
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Bro, what? Why?
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned...
So you remember me. Then we are all...
Huh?
A bit order.
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it?
I'm surprised that you take me at my...
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new...
Kaya, you're not a...
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always. Either way, looks like we're out of time.
well...
See you around.
Ice merchant.
And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
Flirting?
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane?
The fact is, I still do not know him well, but can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? Well, I suspect that they call your sister...
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My
I'm gonna
memories
get kicked
suffer
out of
from
the
erosion.
game soon.
Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so.
So, you're going to the
Correct. At that time, they must have been in...
Well, what are we waiting for?
No. Now is not the time. No, I'm still waiting.
I'm about to get spit out of the game anyway, I think so. Alright. Bye bye, everyone. Oh my god.